Our content operations have a problem. Manual handoffs, scattered data, tasks falling through the cracks. So Make reached out to us, and I built an AI agent ecosystem in Make to handle the entire content processing pipeline. Hands-free, adaptive, scalable. Today, I'm showing you exactly how these agents think, what they can automate, and why Make turned out to be the right platform for this build. What makes Make different? Visual workflows. You can actually understand AI agents that hold context and make decisions, and the ability to connect everything, email, sheets, databases, without writing code. It's automation that adapts, not breaks. I walk you through the complete system. 3 AI agents working together, the logic behind each one, and the real impact on our workflow. If you're dealing with similar bottlenecks in your operation, this is going to be useful. Let me take you back 3 months. Our media team was drowning. Every workflow required manual handoffs, routing requests, tracking progress, assembling deliverables. Our tools couldn't talk to each other. When requirements changed mid-project, someone had to catch it, reroute everything, update tracking, notify the team. We needed a system that thinks and adapts, not just executes preset rules. Here's what the manual process looked like. A request would arrive via email. Someone had to read it, decide if it was urgent or standard, log it into tracking, assign it to the right person. 15 minutes minimum per request. Throughout the project lifecycle, someone had to check metrics manually, compare against benchmarks, flag issues, loop in stakeholders. 20 minutes, multiple times per day. When a project finished, assembling the final deliverable was its own bottleneck. Pull data from multiple sources, format the brief, proofread, send, follow up if there's no response. An hour per deliverable, sometimes more. Traditional automation tools handle simple linear workflows, but our operation has decision points. If metrics drop below threshold, we need immediate alerts. If scope changes, we need dynamic rerouting. If a deliverable sits without response for 48 hours, we need automatic follow-up. That's where static automation breaks. I needed something that could orchestrate complex logic, make contextual decisions, and adapt when variables changed. That's when I discovered AI agents in Make. Make is a visual automation platform, but it's not just another workflow builder. What makes it different is the grid interface, where you actually see your logic, the native AI agent modules that hold context across steps, and the ability to connect hundreds of apps without writing a single line of code. You're building intelligent systems, not brittle if-then chains. And when requirements change, you adjust the workflow visually. No redeployment, no break in production. That's why I chose it for this build. Here's the full ecosystem I built. 3 AI agents, each handling a distinct layer of our content processing pipeline. You're looking at Make Grid right now. This is the visual canvas where everything lives. Those glowing paths you see, that's data flowing through the system in real time. Let me introduce you to the 3 agents. Agent 1. Content request intake and routing. When a content request comes in via email, this agent reads it, extracts the key data, client name, deadline, priority level, brief description. Then it applies clear routing rules, tight deadline, high priority flag, or urgent keywords trigger escalation. Everything else flows into standard processing. The agent logs the request in Google Sheets and sends the client an automatic confirmation. Agent 2, performance monitoring and alerting. This one runs on schedule, pulls performance metrics from our Google Sheet and compares them against simple baseline averages. Everything normal, logs all clear. Performance drops, the agent sends a formatted alert email to the team with AI-generated recommendations on what might be causing the issue. Agent 3, creative optimization agent. This one activates manually. You trigger it when a video underperforms. It takes in the video's performance data and metadata, then generates instant creative upgrades. 3 improved title options, 3 upgraded thumbnail prompts, retention improving changes for the first 30 seconds, a completely rewritten SEO-optimized description, suggested tags, and a 1-sentence diagnosis of the main issue. It's like having a creative strategist on demand. Each agent doesn't just run tasks in sequence, it decides. That's the fundamental difference between what I built here and traditional automation. These agents analyze context, evaluate conditions, choose paths dynamically. When our workflow changes, they adapt. That's what makes this system scalable. Agent 1 reads the incoming email and pulls out the essentials: client name, deadline, priority level, what they're asking for. Then it applies simple routing logic. Does the email say urgent? or ASAP? Is the priority flag set to high? Is the deadline less than 48 hours out? If any of those are true, the agent escalates, sends an alert to the team lead, logs it as high priority. Everything else goes into standard processing. The agent writes the request to our Google Sheet, assigns a unique tracking ID, and fires off an automatic confirmation email to the client. Clean, transparent, repeatable. This isn't AI magic, it's smart automation built on clear rules. You can see exactly why each request routes the way it does, and if you need to adjust the thresholds or add new keywords, you just update the logic. That's the power of Make. Visible, controllable intelligence. Agent 2 runs on schedule, let's say, every 6 hours. It pulls performance metrics from our Google Sheet and compares them against simple baseline averages. Views down 20% from the last 5 entries, engagement below the median, the agent flags it. If everything's normal, it logs all clear and exits. But when performance drops, the agent generates a formatted alert email. What's underperforming, by how much? And here's where AI helps, 2 or 3 plain English recommendations. Title might be unclear. Thumbnail contrast could be stronger, not magic. Context-aware suggestions based on common patterns. The team gets actionable alerts, not just raw numbers. And because this runs automatically every 6 hours, you catch issues fast. No waiting for the weekly review. The system's watching, so you don't have to. Here's where it gets interesting. Agent 2 alerts you to an underperforming video. Now what? Manually rewriting titles, brainstorming thumbnails, editing descriptions. That's another hour minimum. Agent 3 handles it instantly. You trigger this agent manually. It's not on a schedule. It fires when you need it. You feed it the video ID and current performance data from the sheet. The agent pulls the metadata, title, description, thumbnail, first 30 seconds of the video, and runs a full creative optimization cycle. And before it even generates the creative package, the agent decides how to deliver it, automatically formatting the output into one of 4 email styles: friendly, minimalist, strategist, or a clean default layout. Each creator gets the optimization and the tone that fits their workflow. 30 seconds later, you get a complete optimization package. 3 improved title options, tested formulas, curiosity gaps, keyword placement, 3 upgraded thumbnail concepts with specific visual prompts, color schemes, composition ideas, text overlays that pop, retention analysis for the opening, what's slow, what needs tightening, where to add a hook, a completely rewritten description optimized for YouTube SEO, keyword density, timestamps, call to action placement, a list of suggested tags pulled from high-performing content in the same niche, and a 1-sentence diagnosis: title lacks urgency, or thumbnail doesn't stand out in feed. This is the wow moment. What used to take an hour of creative work now takes 30 seconds. You review the options, pick the winners, update the video, move on. Creators love this step because it removes the guesswork. You're not staring at a blank screen wondering what to change. The agent hands you 3 specific tested options for every element. You make the final call, but the heavy lifting is done. So what does a system like this actually deliver? Here's what you get when AI agents handle your content processing. Time savings at scale. Tasks that normally take 15, 20, 30 minutes, manual triage, data entry, progress tracking, happen in seconds, fully automated. Your team can scale output without scaling headcount. No one's stuck doing handoffs anymore. They're focused on strategy, relationships, the work that actually requires human judgment. 0 missed handoffs. The system enforces workflow discipline in a way human processes can't match consistently. Urgent requests get escalated instantly. Standard work flows straight into processing. Nothing falls through the cracks. And here's the part that surprised me when I started building this. Team morale improves. People aren't grinding through repetitive tasks, they're doing creative work. The interesting work. But the biggest advantage? Adaptability. Let's say your content strategy shifts. You change your prioritization criteria for what gets escalated versus what goes through standard processing. With traditional automation, that's reconfiguring multiple workflows, retesting everything, hoping nothing breaks in production. With AI agents in Make, you tweak 1 prompt in the router module. 10 minutes. Done. The system adapts with you instead of forcing you to work around its limitations. This isn't automation in the old sense. This is intelligence orchestration orchestrating your operations. Why did I build this in Make instead of other tools I've used in the past? 3 reasons. First, the visual grid gives me clarity at scale. You're looking at it right now, the entire ecosystem in one canvas. I can see how data flows from Agent 1 through Agent 2 to Agent 3. When something breaks or needs adjustment, I know exactly where to look. When I need to add a new branch or integrate a new data source, I drop it in visually. There's no code to debug, no documentation to search through. It's all right here. Second, AI agents in Make actually think. These aren't just API wrappers that pass data between services. Make's AI modules hold context across multiple steps, make decisions based on that context, and adapt to variables dynamically. That's why these workflows feel smart instead of brittle. I'm not micromanaging every edge case with manual exception handling. The agents figure it out. Third, enterprise-grade reliability with no-code simplicity. This system handles sensitive client data, high-frequency triggers. Remember, Agent 2 runs every 6 hours, and complex branching logic with multiple decision points. Make scales to handle that load without me needing a dev team to maintain infrastructure, troubleshoot server issues, or write custom code every time requirements change. I built this entire ecosystem myself, no engineering support required, and it runs production workloads confidently. If you're running any kind of content operation, client delivery pipeline, or multi-step business workflow where decisions matter and context changes frequently, Make is the tool. It's visual enough that you can understand what's happening at a glance, powerful enough that you can build genuinely intelligent systems, and reliable enough that you can trust it with your business operations. Look, this system isn't something you build overnight. It takes iteration, testing, adjusting prompts, rethinking how data flows, but once it clicks, you'll see why AI agents are the next step beyond traditional automation. Your team focuses on strategy and creative work, the system handles execution. And critically, it adapts when you do. That's what makes it sustainable long-term. Make is offering an exclusive 1 month off their Pro plan free through their link. You'll find it in the description below, the show more button, you can't miss it there. If you're serious about scaling your operations without scaling headcount, if you're tired of duct taping tools together and hoping they don't break, try Make. Start with their free tier, experiment with AI agents, see what's possible, then upgrade when you're ready to run real business workflows. I'm testing this system now because I believe Make's approach to intelligent automation is the future. I'm building this because the potential is real. I want to show you what's possible. If you build something with Make, drop your use case in the comments. We'll reply with agent ideas tailored to your workflow. I love seeing what people create with these tools. This is what modern business automation looks like in 2025. Build yours.